Subscribe to Smartphone Tutorials by clicking on the subscribe button, and do remember to click on the notification bell icon to get instant notifications.
Hey guys, so the Oneplus 5T Beta 2 is out and I'm really liking it. Not as much as I would have thought I would like it, but then again, yes, there are a few surprises, a few changes that OnePlus have made, and that has somewhat changed my experience. I think we are nearing a official Oreo rollout time. Maybe 1 or 2 betas more and we should have the official Oreo out. Now you guys wanted me to review this particular update because it is a significant update and they've made quite a few changes. Has that pleased me or changed my opinion about Oreo? Somewhat, but not that much. I love picture-in-picture a lot. Okay, I really use it. The new clipboard feature is very useful. So we're going to look at that and a lot more thing. Now, before we begin, there are 2 charge cycles that I went through. I struggled to get 6 hours of screen on time, whereas on stable I used to get at least 7 to 8 hours of screen on time with similar usage. So that is about the battery life. Performance has been top notch and a lot of things. So we will look at the pictures, we will see how the phone feels right now. It is completely stock on the locked bootloader. There is no root, nothing at all, because I wanted to give it a complete raw and unbiased review. So a lot of exciting things are coming your way. And before we begin, there are a couple of things that I'd like to clear. Now the giveaway contest for Redmi 5A is on, and I really appreciate, and I couldn't thank you guys enough for the continued support that you guys have been giving me. But what I'd like to clear is, for the contest to be eligible itself, the channel has to cross 4,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping in all goodness that it will happen in the month of January. In case it doesn't happen in the month of January, that doesn't mean that the contest will be scrapped, or all you who have subscribed and commented and helped me grow will be disqualified. You'll still remain qualified. At the same time, the contest will carry on to the next month, for which the announcement, if required, will be made on the 1st of February. And one last request, multiple comments, I want to win, this phone is amazing and stuff. I really appreciate your excitement, but then again, multiple comments on one video is not really going to help. At the same time, continue supporting, continue watching, a lot of exciting stuff is coming up. So without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to Smartphone Tutorials. Let's review Beta 2 for the OnePlus 5T. Alright, so before we start talking about my experience with the update and what has changed with this particular update, we will go ahead and have a look at the changelog that OnePlus has posted. Launcher updated to 2.3, drawer categories. You can see new categories when using, so okay, we will see that. Okay, so what we'll do is first let's look at the pointers that OnePlus has mentioned, and let me show you the changes one by one, and then we will talk about under the hood changes that we have experienced. So it says drawer changes, right? So let's go to the default application drawer. Now this is what they were talking about. There's a alphabetical row to the right. It comes in some custom launchers. I hope you can see this. I guess you can. So that is one thing. And if you still swipe to the left, you have something that I don't want. Yeah, it would be great if they at least give us an option to go ahead and have a look at my Google Now page. So that is what I miss sometimes, and I usually go ahead and install Pixel Launcher on this. I've not done this time because I wanted to use the update as it is for 2 days and then give you guys a review. So let's go back to the next thing that has changed. What do they say next thing that has changed? So auto folder tagging is something that I've not tried, and apart from that, dynamic icon clock, yes. So this is probably already there in official Oreo by Google. Now if you have a look, it is 9:20 in the evening and the clock icon is also displaying the same time. So that is very, very intuitive. It doesn't really make a huge difference because you can always look at the top, but it kind of gives you that Google touch, and that's good on OnePlus's part to do that. So apart from this, let's go ahead and have a look at what else we have here. Alright, so there is notification dot optimization as well. So what this basically says is the blue notification dot which stays on newly installed apps will go after 15 days. So that's a good thing. Nothing significant again. Now talking about system here. So optimization for logic managing high power stuff like that, okay, I really don't believe that. I mean, nothing against OnePlus, I love them as a company, but then again my screen on time didn't increase at all. Like literally I was struggling to get around 5.5 to 6 hours with my daily usage. Yes, the standby time, I would definitely say that the standby time has increased. Let me just show you the battery experience of today itself. I have not connected the phone to any charging outlet, be it a computer or the dash charger itself. So let's talk about battery life before we talk about anything else in this particular review of this particular update. So we will go to settings. We are in settings, and let's go ahead and have a look at battery. All right, great. So 18% is what we are at right now. Last full charge was 12 hours and 38 minutes ago. 4 hours and 4 minutes of screen on time. Okay, so today's usage looks much worse, but then again I understand why it is so worse is because I shot a lot of videos. If you look at my previous video which was uploaded yesterday, the vlog basically, most of it, in fact 90% of it was shot on this camera. And if you have any doubts or if you want to know how's the video quality of the front and the back camera when it comes to the latest Open Beta 2 update, go ahead and watch that vlog. That video, that vlog is made out of this phone, so it should give you a fair understanding. Alright, so this was basically the first screenshot. I had charged it 7 hours and 45 minutes back. I had 2 hours and 30 minutes of screen on time, 43% left, so it said 6 hours left, and this is how the graph looks. Nothing spectacular when it compares to Oxygen OS, and then again 36%. 10 hours. There you go. Alright, so what I'm trying to put forward here is that somehow, somewhere, something is missing, and I don't understand one thing here is, well, open betas are all about new features that you want to try, but I am missing the assistive light which is already there in Oxygen OS 4.7.6. So OnePlus, if you're watching this, I appreciate you giving me new updates and optimizing things and trying out new stuff, but then again, hey, the features which are already included in your stock ROM, we expect at least those in our daily drivers, right? Because we use this ROM as a daily driver. So that's about the battery part. Now we come to performance. Well, I did not play a lot of games. Some casual gaming on Asphalt Extreme and Subway Surfers, didn't notice any lags. The phone didn't overheat. Nothing spectacular to that as well. But then again, yes, overall, if you talk about Beta 2, yes, it has been a good update. They are moving in the direction of getting stable updates, and something that I really liked in this update or in the Oreo update from OnePlus is the picture-in-picture mode. Let me just show you guys the settings menu, and let's hunt if anything has changed. Everything still looks the same. There's no major changes. Yes, one important thing that I noticed, and I would like to share it with you guys, is sort of a bad news, or should I say, something that didn't work out in our favor. Remember the video I made to enable the Star Wars theme on this particular phone? Well, guess what? With Open Beta 2, that is no longer valid, at least for me and a few users I saw reporting this. So what basically happened here is Open Beta 2 launched. I was on the Star Wars theme, and after that, just the notification tiles were red, the volume icon was pink, and things were haywire. So yes, that doesn't work. So that is kind of a downer, OnePlus. Now, one application that they have added to this particular update is OnePlus Switch. OnePlus Switch is nothing but if you're switching from or to a different phone to the 5T or from the 5T and stuff like that, something like Galaxy Switch, if you're a Samsung user, or which all manufacturers provide. So I'm not going anywhere, and I hope OnePlus doesn't want me to go anywhere because I'm liking this phone. That's about it. File manager, yeah, clipboard, as I said in the intro. So one thing that I really liked is the clipboard functionality. Let me just show you there. Okay, let's probably go to the OnePlus 5T WhatsApp group. And if I copy this, and if I tap this, you see this? So guys who are watching this, and if you all are on a stable update, well, probably this is one of the things that you all are missing. All right, so this is combined with the Oreo features like search, translation and stuff like that. So that is something nice you can directly share from here. There you go. So that is another neat feature in this particular update that I liked. Now, dialers has more caller information now given to you during calls and stuff like that. I tried to notice, but I couldn't notice a difference. Probably an oversight or something. Now, talking about the known issues. Now, this is for the guys who are not on this update and want to come on this update. What do we have there? Some third-party camera applications may not fully work with this update. Please keep in mind that this is a beta software, etc, etc, etc. So yes, now before we wind up this particular video, if you want to go ahead and know how to install this particular feature or this particular update, it's pretty simple. If you're on a stock ROM, lock bootloader, just follow my videos and you should be good to go. The playlist for OnePlus 5T is mentioned in the description. And what does Smartphone Tutorials has to say about this particular update? Well, definitely it is a step in the right direction. I like it. Do I like it as much as custom ROMs? If you leave the camera aside, somewhat not. Battery life is one concern. Camera quality, I did not notice any difference at all. And if you can improve on the battery life, give us the features which are available in the stock ROM, and maybe roll out a stable Oxygen OS Oreo soon. You, me and all my subscribers will be happy. So kudos to OnePlus for giving us regular updates, and I really like you guys. And if you like this video guys, like, share, subscribe. There are a lot of interesting videos coming up. And remember, the giveaway for the Xiaomi Redmi 5A is on. If the channel makes it to 4,000 subscribers by the 31st of January, one lucky winner will get a brand new Redmi 5A. Thank you for your time. Keep smiling.